Did you know Meebits are part of the Yuga Labs ecosystem, or that they are more CryptoPunks related in them than other NFT collections, and why it may be the most undervalued digital collection out there? GM NFT Explorers, Mike Damazo here to help you navigate through the metaverse as your no-shill resource. Meebits were created by Larva Labs, the OG team behind CryptoPunks, back in May 2021. This was the same time as the birth of Bored Ape Yacht Club from Yuga Labs. To explain Larva Labs, it was founded by Matt Hall and John Wadekison. Their first NFT series was CryptoPunks. Back in 2017, they released Autoglyphs, which is known as a holy grail of generative on-chain art. And after that, they released 20,000 3D voxel characters known as Meebits to be able to use as metaverse avatars. The Meebits ecosystem in itself is still in development prior to Yuga Labs purchasing CryptoPunks and Meebits from Larva Labs. It was Meebits DAO that helped raise awareness for this project. Their aesthetic draws inspiration from low-res looks like Minecraft and Roblox, with multiple attributes that are different rarities from dissected visitor, skeleton, robot, elephant, pig, and human. Meebit owners were able to receive an asset pack which included 3D models, a T-pose animation, and all of those were claimable by CryptoPunk and Autoglyphs holders at the time. Now, the Otherside Metaverse was launched from Yuga Labs, and it plans to be a gamified, interoperable metaverse, combining possibilities like MMORPGs on the blockchain. Right now, it still aims to be a rich and immersive world with its own lore and narrative, which, by the look of it, is current development is slowly trickling in new narratives as players interact and farm what Yuga Labs will build out for their whole ecosystem. For those unaware, there are a total of 200,000 lands as of this reporting, 10,000 for BAYC holders, 20,000 for MAYC holders, 15K for Yuga and other project developers, as well as 55K purchased using ApeCoin. Yuga Labs recently spoke of their new structure, which we'll cover in a future video of a breakdown of each collection in their stable of communities. The main goal is to cover Meebits being undervalued out of all the collections available in their ecosystem. Celebrating their 2-year anniversary, they didn't abandon the project, much like 95% of NFT collections out there. Year 2 is showing consistent growth even outside of their parent company's help. Through the simplicity of it being a voxel aesthetic, you can strongly tell that they have plans with it by securing a spot for Meebit holders to experience new developments for Otherside. Their second birthday introduced a way to bring your PFPs to life with introducing living PFPs, which gave the ability to customize your PFP without making any changes to the metadata. Essentially, Yuga Labs solved what Larva Labs intended to do by giving holders the ability to change the T-pose. They were aware that everyday holders figuring out was going to be a mess and that their Meebits would have been more complicated. Yuga Labs made it fun by being able to move your Meebits to create a picture or even create a GIF. The previous update was titled MB 1.1, going full body, showing in the thumbnails and updating the renders with no changes to the original image. By creating a dynamic NFT, it allows holders to go past the static profile picture and gives you the chance to tell a story. To best explain the reaction of Meebits, they introduced the expression as Meebits moods. Currently, there are 13 expressions. For now, Meebit too dead to best represent the current NFT market. Before, you were only able to see still images, but now with the ability to change the display, you can have it show as different renders from 2D full body to an interactive 3D viewer. Meebits almost feels like it can be up to par with the Noun's NFTs if executed right. Thanks to the Meebits DAO, the assets link directly in virtual worlds and games are easily able to integrate with Meebits. Recently, the Twitter account for Otherside posted for the next stop for the Otherside playtest tour. They went over to Berlin. It was a focus group of 40 Meebits and Voyagers getting a first look at the upcoming new experience being built in Otherside. The sneak peek included everything from concept art from the team to the inaugural first look at Otherside's Meebit avatars. They continued to show the metaverse with the first step for Meebs, introducing Meetropolis, a new island of the Otherside built where nature and voxels come together. The playtesters gave their feedback and have also released a recap video. It looked cool, and everyone there has the hope that it will succeed. What I'm looking forward to is seeing people who aren't on, blockchain games and are just native gamers to try out what is being built. Like, as a casual gamer, what is the replayability of Otherside with Metropolis, or say not just as a game but as a place to log in and connect with others? What will that look like in the next year or so? Overall, with the concept art shown, Meebit playable avatars, a specific destination with Metropolis, the community coming together was a refreshing take from Yuga Labs to show that they didn't abandon the Meebs. Now, a week before the event, the Meebits floor price was 0.98 ETH, with it being under 1 ETH. I remember specifically how it felt very underpriced when it was over there, which we'll get into the breakdown of the analytics when it comes to the price later. But first, let's recognize the independent builders of Meebits. That's not Larva Labs or Yuga Labs, but Meebits DAO, first appearing in May 2021 as one of the ones to help build the open metaverse for Meebits to thrive. They were the first to showcase Meebit merchandise with hoodies, tees, and hats. They also provided a space for their Meebits at the non-fungible showcase event in Guangzhou, the 5th largest city in China. Or let's not forget to include Sergito, the founder of Seize the Memes, as a collection of Meebits edition art and memes. Sergito himself has done a lot with being a voice for crypto art and probably the largest holder of Meebits with the suit attribute. Okay, let's talk numbers. The current floor price is 1.01 ETH. The highest price it was selling for was 7.2 ETH, and the all-time low was 0.88 ETH at the beginning of this month. The 24-month volume was 66.8 ETH, and the total supply, as mentioned below, before was 20,000. Only 1% is listed, and with 6,587 unique owners, it shows that it's 33%. In the last 24 hours, there was 40 transactions. For its overall volume since its inception, it sits 11th with a total of 192,925 ETH in trading volume. Looking at its 90-day floor, it is down 21%, which isn't as bad as other collections like Azuki and CloneX, down at 38%. Meebits is still one of the best entrances into the Yuga Labs ecosystem if you're looking to get some exposure. Meebits are 3D voxel characters created by Larva Labs that can be used as a metaverse avatar. To celebrate their 2nd anniversary, the ability to customize their PFPs was introduced by making it dynamic. The Otherside Metaverse from Yuga Labs is a gamified, interoperable metaverse, an immersive world. To show that the Otherside is capable of, they had the art gallery and the setup for Meebit holders and Voyagers. Speaking of Otherside, with other deeds, Coda's different lands and tiers, this was Yuga Labs' blockchain game metaverse attempt. It was powered by Apecoin, and if you want to learn more, definitely watch the next video here.